There's a little bit of a balance to... Oh. Always scan before, because otherwise you don't get the alternative, the secondary. Oh, bugger. Why don't I have any free slots? Why is that falling? I have too much carbon. Okay. The problem is I need not ferrite dust, but I need the cobalt, so I can, well, I would need ferrite dust as well, because that's the thing we combine with the cobalt, so that's actually rubbish what I'm saying. Need both. We need a lot of iron batteries when we are out and about, and I do sometimes stop and make them, so I always have quite an amount. Oh there. But ionized cobalt, I will need that later, but not right now. So if I can make 3 more. Is that it? And then I have some for a bit. And I just make this into magnetized because then I am actually quite good. Carbon came under, that goes there. It looks okay for now. I can make that. And we have one of them when we need for that. Okay. Back to the building we're looking for. It's just next to us here. And it's of course a monolith, whatever we want to call it. And all these are good for at this point. It's actually language, getting words. Later you will find out there's other uses of these, but I am not going to do anything which is a spoiler until I do it on screen. Oh, I chose the wrong thing. Okay. That was not entirely good, but that's how it is. It's very rare I actually pick these up because the navigation data is pretty much useless. Yeah, you can convert it to charts, but I actually don't use charts that much. But at this point they sometimes give upgrade charts and drop pod charts, and of course take them. They are useful. So can we see if there is another building nearby or something else? So back to manufacturing facility, and the question is, why do we keep getting in there? Oh, I know why. Because it's pinned. Pinned is okay, but only if you really want to use that thing. If I was out looking for resources to build it, yeah, then it's useful, but else no. I've been warned about using the site boost when on Permadeath, and the reason is ground impact hits much harder than on normal, and I know that, but it's a habit. Some habits is very difficult to actually change. So let's put that on there, and put one on there. I know it's a little bit early, but so again, it's not something I am actually going to make use of, but to be honest, sometimes it's just going with what there is and hope the next one is better. We've been here before. Oh dear. Are you sending me in a circle now? a situation now where I actually didn't get anything. Which is fair enough. So I actually think I'll just run south for a bit and hope that that will actually bring me some luck in some way of. As long as I'm alive, I have a good chance to find something I can use. So that one I can't pick up at the moment. That one would be the same. Oh well. Jesus. I said I wanted to go south, didn't I? Why south? Wow. Why not? That's oh. There's unfortunately a guy with it, so he will need help to repair it. man. This is a relatively new thing which has been added, and it makes things a little bit too interesting. There's also Sentinel. Oh well. Well, I want the gift he's giving me and see what it is. Unstable plasma. Oh. It's not something I need right now. Oh. Okay. Well, at least I can do something here. Oh no, that I can't use right now. Oh man. Transmission tower. So. Those two is I know it's probably stupid to drop them, but at the moment it's kind of the only way I can keep my spaces as they are. I hope it was the right one I marked. Because it looks like it's back where I already was. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. Those I'm going to need. this is draining very quickly. Oh man. So yeah, there is a risk that that's the transmission tower I already found, and that is kind of sour if that's the case, but I don't have anything better, so yeah. Oh dear. I think we need a cave for a moment. Is there an entrance to a cave here? What are you doing? It looks like there is one there. Okay, that's not the worst encounter we can have. At least. Well, at least we're still alive and we're still kicking, so. That is a good thing. Well, I have to make some space in my exosuit one way or another, so I will have to look what I can do or not. There we go, but I don't want these to stand pulsating near me. So we're back on that. We had some goop we could refine. That at least becomes something which disappears totally, so and I have too much ferrite dust, so I could refine some of that, at least moving things a little bit around, so that's a possibility. Otherwise I will have to sell it, which is not really worth anything. But that is the rules that we have to obey to. So I'm playing Permadeath with a challenge. I love twist. So I have to find crashed ships. I'm not allowed to take the starter ship. I by mistake called it to archive, but I have not flown in it or anything. And you can only fly ships you have a license to, and you get the license to fly them by repairing it. Straightforward. And you're only allowed to buy ships by using a ship as a partial purchase. So if I want to buy a S-class something, I can only do it if I have a crashed ship. And the whole thing is, the challenge is not over until I own one of each type of ship, and that includes an exotic, and that can be quite challenging finding that as a crashed ship, but it is possible. No living ship though. And I'm only allowed one stack of resources, or whatever it is, in each of my exosuit, ship, or freighter slash storage. So I have to be very strict, and if I have more than one on any of them, then I have to sell it at the first the first opportunity, or refine it. Refining is of course an option. So I do have excess ferrite dust, and I will refine it. That is quite normal. I do it that way anyway, so that's actually I think I will make some iron batteries anyway, so because they drain very quickly on this planet. And that is a little bit of a concern, because that makes things very difficult when you're out and about. But luckily there's a lot of caves on this planet, so survival is okay at the moment. That at least is a good thing. Well, I need one more. That's actually... I need 4 more. Boom. Then I at least have some. This I make 2. Nanites immediately, so it's gone. 44 I can change to pure. This is unfortunately something you have to do if you get in a situation where you are low on space. And I am definitely low on space, and yeah. So, where is the transmission tower? It's that way. I am not sure whether it's the one I already have encountered. Oh fuck. Don't do that to me. Oh no. Oh no. No, this is not the one I was at earlier. Good. I am happy with that. It annoys me when it sends me to somewhere I was already. Escape nanots. Restore shield. Whatever that means. Filled it up, now I'm here. And a word. So I need to refine a little bit because I don't have any now. What is that to pick up here? There's nothing, so that's actually okay then. Well, it's not okay because I do like to pick up things, but yeah. machine. Nanoids. So before I do anything else, I'm going to put this up and refine. So I still have one slot free. Just in case. I do prefer to have some space, but yeah. And of course, refining it is the only way. Yeah, I could maybe not carrying those things I do with me, but then I would be, if I don't have the refiner, I can't make space, and if I don't have the booster, then oh, blush, hell. If I don't have the booster, I won't find anything. So it's a little bit, yeah, a rock or a hard place. Or do we want to get stuck between them? I prefer not to any of them, but yeah. Well, it is some of the decisions you have to take when you play. What you want to do, how you want to do it, and my way is not necessarily the right way. You kind of have to find your own path, how you want to do it, and those kind of things. And it is all about finding your own place in the universe. That might be a good thing. Problem is, it might be far away. Three hours. Okay, can I survive in 3 hours? So 3 hours, that won't even be today. Problem is, I don't have any alternatives to it, so But the funny thing is, last time I played this kind of challenge, well, partial this time, because it was not the full, but it was no starter ship, and I found a distress signal which was 5 hours away, and on my way there I found another ship. It's yeah. Going to market, but it's going to take a long time to get there, and it's going to be quite stressful, I bet. But that doesn't mean I won't find other things on the way, so... And if I find other things, great. Problem is still I am very low on space in my exosuit. Yeah, I promised I would play a challenge, and so I decided to do that. I kind of prefer to play on Permadeath, to be honest, but I find it's... Ah! Oh dear. That is so typical. It still reminds me of that guy who was spending months, I think it was, or at least weeks, finding a specific yellow ship. And worst part was he kept finding that it was a specific exotic. I can't remember which one of them it was, but it had to be yellow. And he found it in all other colors. It's so typical. I felt so bad for him. Oh, that's that's indeed an important thing. If you get it where you want it. Welcome back. Yeah, no, it's so important that when you get what you want, and how you want it. It feels so good finding things and say, wow, that's exactly how I want it. Ow. Well, I hope you find the stuff you're looking for. What? Oh, there. Oh, I have to refine because I don't want to chop things away. So, yeah. Uh, you can't do the reload trick. So if it's not the right one, then you reload at your ship and try look again. People used to do that with colors on ships and multi-tools and stuff like that, so I don't know if it still works. I never really done that myself because I'm kind of, yeah, I got something. I should be grateful, not. But of course, if you're looking for something special, then maybe. So I'm out on a very long walk at the moment, but at least I found a distress signal, so that might means I get a ship. Problem is, question is if I can get it today. Otherwise, I'll get it tomorrow. This is still an adventure getting from point A to B, and this planet is very challenging, I can say. I'm so glad I know what to do to survive, because that that little part where you actually are struggling, that can go really bad with the extreme plan. Oh, that was not something I could use now. Especially not when I don't have space for it. But that's the fun of doing different types of challenges. Is you get into certain things that, yeah. Oh, God, not another one. Yeah, maybe I should start it. Otherwise, I would be waiting for a very long time. That was not the best thing that could happen, but never mind. Uh, um, no starter ship allowed. You have to have license to fly a ship, and you get the license by repairing it. So you can only fly ships which comes out of crashed ships. If you want to buy a ship, you have to use one you have license to as partial finance on a new ship. So the challenge is to own all ships except living ship, and I added to it can't end until I visit a purple system and planet. You can only go to systems which matches the start system, so I can only go to Viking systems. Oh yeah, and I'm only allowed one stack of resources on each of my storage of opportunities: exosuit, ship, freighter, dash, storage. So if I have more than one stack, I have to sell at the first possible opportunity. And that means if I get a freighter, I have to build a trade terminal on it. So yeah. So I found a distress signal. Unfortunately, it's far away, but I have had worse, I would say. Much worse. One of the challenges of this kind, I went out on an 8 hours walk, so that's and I know others have had even worse. Wicked spent 24 hours before he found the ship. But I mean, challenges is just to add some spice to things. It's not to make the game impossible or anything. And I do them just to see if I actually can. That's the only reason I do it. It's more my own curiosity than anything else. And I have done all challenges so far that I have tried, so it's gone quite well. The funny thing is, at some point, one of my viewers gave me a challenge, which actually turned out to be pretty much like the abandoned mode, where I was not allowed to spend any money or anything, and I know abandoned mode you can spend money and you are allowed, but it's more the thought and thing with no money that makes things very challenging. Okay, on we go. We still have a long way. I would say this challenge was pretty much something Tiger and I brewed together from different challenges, so it's the thing is, challenges is not very funny if they are over and done with in half an hour. What? Oh, sod. Okay. Oh. Yeah. I have to be careful. There's sentinels there. Oh, big surprise. I would say playing on Permadeath, there's always sentinels. Yeah, but I have sometimes been very lucky, and other times not so much. So it is if you turn the right corner, you might run into one. It is that simple sometimes. I would say I find it's good fun because you kind of get out of your comfort zone and run much more around on planets than you normally would do. Okay. I need to clean that out as immediately, so oh. Yeah, last time I got I found a distress signal which was 8 hours away, and it's kind of that's a very long way to walk. But I didn't, just like now, I didn't actually have anything better to go by, so I started out walking towards it, and after half an hour maybe, I found a crashed ship in a valley just in front of me. It didn't even show up on my scans. So yeah, sometimes. Yeah, you should use your scanner a lot when you're walking around. Yeah? I don't mind doing it, and I find it. It's. I mean, you can choose the easy way out. One of the challenges we did at some point, you were actually allowed to buy a ship, but not use the starter ship. And you then found a place where ships came, and you started trying to grind money. That was a challenge in itself as well.